Hi, as always, welcome back to our tour of iconic Ann Arbor. Excuse me. This photograph and this location is probably, controversial is not the right word, but in terms of comments, the most diverse comments that I've received of the 65 locations that I recorded and published. So this is taking a look at the Jeff Blau Hall and Kreisky Hall, which houses the Ross School of Business. This building was erected in 2016, so let's give some history. The University of Michigan School of Business Administration was founded in 1924 and was housed at Tappan Hall. I will actually feature Tappan Hall a little bit later. Tappan Hall is the oldest classroom building on campus. It offered a 2-year MBA after 3 years of general studies. There were 14 faculty members, including one of the first women to be part of a business school. In 1925, the Bureau of Business Research was founded to facilitate and coordinate faculty research and published research, monographs, and case studies. The school moved to its current site in 1948. Authorized by the Regents in July 1945, the site was in the northern half of a block surrounded by Monroe Street, Tappan Street, Hill Street, and Haven Street. It was purchased at the time. Construction was begun. 10 private dwellings were demolished for it to make way for the construction, which began in August 1946. The business school was the first skyscraper on campus and was designed by Lee and Kenneth Black of Lansing, Michigan. New York City real estate developer Stephen Ross, who received his Bachelor of Business degree back in 1962, gave a gift of $100 million to the business school, the second largest donation ever to a U.S. business school and the largest gift to the University of Michigan in its history. In recognition, the Board of Regents met special session September 9th, 2004 to rename the school the Stephen M. Ross School of Business. In 2013, Ross announced a second gift to the school of $100 million. The second gift was used for facility upgrades, including high-tech classrooms, a new career services space, additional areas for practical research, as well as student scholarships. Then again, in September of 2017, Ross donated an additional $50 million to the school, which explains why it is called the Ross School of Business. So, as I mentioned, this has generated a lot of different kinds of comments. So let's take a look at the comments. Again, I presented this about a year ago on the Ann Arbor Townie site, and here are some of the reactions. One of the individuals said, "Beautiful building." Another individual said, "Hideous building." Somebody else said, "The interior space is so well planned and designed, outstanding. The exterior is well done, and I'd like it better if it were on a campus in New Mexico or Arizona." It does kind of a Southwest feel to it. A side note, for a number of years, I gave guest lectures at the School of Business on leadership, and I found it to be, from an instructor standpoint, just an outstanding building. I also gave lectures on many of the other older buildings on campus, and while the older buildings met my aesthetic preference, they were not even close in terms of the facilities available for instructors here at the Ross School of Business. Somebody else said, "An amazing piece of architecture through and through, class and style makes the campus a better place." Somebody else followed by saying, "Like all modern atrocities, it screams soulless. A bunch of straight lines, no gradients, and materials that won't stand the test of time." Like I said, a lot of diverse feelings about this particular building. So in 2016, when this iteration of the business school was being constructed on campus, what was happening in the world in 2016. In 2016, Britain votes to leave European Union. So it seems like it was yesterday, and here it was 8 years ago that we had the exit from the European Union by Great Britain. Also in that year, Russia interferes in the U.S. presidential election. Donald Trump wins the U.S. presidency. And Einstein was correct. Physicists confirmed the existence of gravitational waves. That was all happening in 2016. Again, as always, thanks for tuning in. And I know you have your own opinions about this building, so I'm anxious to hear what you have to say. All right, thank you, and as always, stay tuned.